Hello everybody. Sorry. Saturday morning shave. Morning. It's 8:30 something. Tabac. So it's gonna be a Tabac shave today. And I'm gonna use my gold dollar 208 inspired by shooting the shave. Used his gold dollar last video, so I thought I could use my gold dollar this time. It's a beautiful razor, beautiful that man. It shaves really nice. All these gold dollar knives, Chinese gold dollar knives are cheaper knives. There is always some issues with the edge or something if you don't do the proper work on it from the beginning. There is some issues with it. I sent this razor away when I got it. It's actually my first razor I ever got, and the person that sharpened this razor did a little bit of work on the spine and so on. I don't know if you can see it, but the spine is actually very crooked. Maybe it's easy to see this way. If I took it like that, you can see here. The spine goes actually, if it's straight like this, the spine goes like this. So it's a curve somewhere there. And it doesn't affect the shave because it's here, somewhere here, this spine gets a little bit crooked. So it's straight from here down to the edge. So there is no problem. And if there's some crooked things here, it doesn't do any difficulties for the hone, because if this is straight all the way, there is no problems. So these Chinese gold dollars are cheaper ones, but they work really nice. The edge on these razors are really nice when you got a fine edge on it. Holds the edge really nice. I'm gonna use my own brush today. Not the best brand, but my own brush today. The oak with the 24mm synthetic brush. And I'm gonna use another thing today. I haven't used it on the video. I have used it a couple of times. It's this one. You have maybe seen it up here. Often store it up there. Don't use it so much. I got a question. It doesn't look the prettiest box. Trevi B asked me if I could show him this strop. So I thought, why not? There is an instruction here if you want to use it, how you want to use this strop. It's in German and it says Gebrauchsanweisung as description how to use, something like that. Dem the case, I don't gonna read in German. I can't read in German. I understand some of these words. Reisemeister is, I think it's pronounced Rasiermesser. It's a straight razor. Or Messer is razor and Rasier. A messer is a knife, a rasier is a straight razor. Something like that. I put this away. And it looks like this. There is a red side and there is a black side. I don't really know what the difference of these two sides are. In my feelings, I think that the red one is a little bit softer. I think in that description it said if you want to use some kind of paste, something, you should use it on the black side and do the finishing touch up on this red side, but I don't know. As I can see, there is no paste on needed of these sides, and I think it's a whole strop. Looks nice, clean and everything. Of course, it's an old strop with a nice black painted handle. As you can see, it's very soft right now. You can screw this I always hold here when I screw. I don't hold up here. I hold on this side here. And if you unscrew it, you get it even more slopper. And if you screw it a little bit, you get it tighter and tighter. You heard that it doesn't crack, but there was a sound. And tighten it more and more. You can see it's, of course you can see, I don't push hard on them, but I mean, you can hear there is some really hard, almost like a drum. I always tighten it this hard, not over tight so you damage the screw or you break the this thing here, the attachment point, I don't know. And how to use this strop, it's just like ordinary strop. As you can see, I thought I could stand in this side. It's a very small strop if you compare it to a straight razor. There is not much of a size of this one. And when you strop, it's the same thing if you strop with this one or if you use a strop like this. This is a bigger strop, of course. Always when you strop, you go with the spine first, not with the edge. If you go with the edge, you ruin the strop. So put the razor with the spine on the, if you're a beginner, on the spine on the strop and gently down. No pressure, just easy like that. And when you got that done, you just pull this up, turn around and pull this back again with no pressure on the strop. And as you can see on this, there is a lot of, I only take this part when I stop like this, so you can change this, do the same motion, forth and back, move the razor so you take the whole razor is stropped. And if you want to do an X stroke, you do like this, then you do the whole razor. Difficult to show you in this video. You take the whole razor like that, and the whole part in one stroke. It doesn't matter if you do this or if you do like this. There is nothing that is wrong or right. The only thing I can tell you, even if you use this strop or you use another strop, don't push on that on the strop with the razor. If you push it too much, the strop goes like this and you ruin the edge on the razor. So no pressure, just lay it on the strop and go back and forth. Easy, gentle from the beginning, and when you get more experienced, you can go faster and faster and faster. Just take it easy. When I finished stropping, I loosen it. There is no meaning that there would be any attention to this, so I unscrew that and put it away and store it on my shelf. Easy instructions of how to use strop. Oh, these videos always getting. Just gonna add some water here in this sink. Oh, I dropped the soap. These videos is getting longer and longer each time I do video. Maybe I should do 2 videos instead of 1. But doesn't matter. If you viewers want to see me show you some things of my, if you viewers want to see something that I have, a strop or whatever it is, of course I'm gonna show you this stuff, because I do everything for you viewers. It's because of you I'm here doing this. No, it's not only because of you, but a big part of this YouTubing for me is I got friends all over the world, and that's really fun. I got people asking things of what I think and what I do and why I do certain things, and I'm just gonna rinse my hand. And that's actually really fun to be a part of this YouTube community, wet shaving community. I have learned a lot of things from a lot of people. You still learn new things all the time. Watching people doing videos, talking about gear, talking about software, hardware, whatever it is, technique, and so on. You always learn new things if you're interested in wet shaving and you look at people doing things and actually listen to what they say. Yeah, there is a lot of people saying you shouldn't do that and you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do like this. You should do, this is the best soap. This is the, yeah, that's his or her opinion, and that's okay for me to listen to. But as you listen to me and I tell you I like this very much, it's my opinion. It doesn't mean that it works for you. I know that, you know maybe that I love my straight razors. I know that I got a couple of new subscribers and I really like it very much. Thank you very much. I think I have 110 subscribers now, and that's incredible for me. Really fun. So thank you for all you new subscribers. I hope you stay along and watch my videos and commenting my videos and giving me thumbs ups and thumbs downs if you don't like it. But as I said, it's always interesting to see other people do different things. There is so many people doing YouTube videos doing these straight razor shaves and DE shaves and SE shaves and what kind of shaves they do. And you always learn new things if you watch them. And I think it's important to look at other people. I do my things. And of course, finally he stopped talking when he started shaving. I know that I talk a lot sometimes. I actually forgot what I was talking about. I think it was about you learn things about people. I learn new things every time I look at videos. It doesn't mean that I'm copying immediately. I do certain strokes. Now and learning new strokes sometimes and do different things sometimes. When I started to do these straight razor shaves, I filmed these shaves. I didn't do the same kind of strokes. I have changed a little bit. And learning new things. And that's the important thing. Don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to try new techniques with the straight razor or with the DE razor. And I sometimes hear from people, it's what a technique. It just put the blade on your face and drag it and take away the whiskers. Yeah, that's right. It's what you do, but there is still a technique using a straight razor. There is still a technique to use a DE razor. It's not so easy. I hope I do like that, so maybe you can see a little more about my shaving than my beautiful eyes. Of course, there is technique. You can't just take a straight razor and drag it to your face and think it's easy peasy work to do. It's not difficult, it's not that what I mean, but if you haven't done it, it takes time to learn. The same thing is about doing PE shaves. It's not just to take a de-eraser and just put it on your face and do your shave and that's finished. It's not so easy. It's something you have to practice. It's just like riding a bike. If you never ever have done it, it's not easy. By the way, I had 3 days of growth, or 2.5 days of growth. So it's down in good fine shape to get rid of these whiskers. You know, if you want to look at some really skillful straight razor shavers, not straight razor shaves, I mean Chevetta shaves. I do straight razor shaves too, but if you go look at Frank Sternberg, did a blindfolded Chevetta shave. Absolutely incredible done by him. He's a master. And it's not only that he did it with a blindfold. He, I don't know, thought I felt something there. He did with it non-dominant hand too. That's non-dominant hand shave with a straight, blindfolded with a Chevetta. That's incredible. I thought it was an epic shave. So look up his channel. Feels really nice. That was the shave. I'm just gonna rinse and I'll be back in a couple of seconds. Feels really great. As you can see, there is sun is rising here. It's up and it's going to be a sunny day today. It's cold outside right when I was out with the dogs this morning. I think it was about 0 Celsius. So it was cold. No wind. And the sun was rising. So I know it's going to be a beautiful day today. So I tried to be outside today and I'm just going to rinse this brush and show you. I know that, sorry. I know that a couple of you persons watching my YouTube channels have this brush. If you're new, I do these brush handles myself. I did a couple of these last summer, and I was thinking of doing some more brushes, brand them with my initials. And the funny thing, there is a couple of YouTubers, every time they use my brush, they say ML Shaving Supplies, and I think it's hilarious to hear. Actually, the first person that actually told me I heard about ML Shaving Supplies is Johnny Johnson, and Johnny is a YouTuber. He got the brush from me with this handle, and he thought that ML Shaving Supplies would be a nice name. There is other small things I have done, and yeah, ML Shaving Supplies, maybe sometimes in the future, I don't know. It's fun to hear, actually, really fun. I thank both Johnny and Johan when they say ML Shaving Supplies. Yeah, it's gonna be a fine day today, so I was thinking of, I got the pieces of oak and I got some pieces of walnut, and it's big hunks, like this big hunks, that bit of a thickness, some planks or whatever you call it. And I was thinking of, today it's going to be sunshine outside, so I thought I could cut them up to smaller pieces, then do maybe some blanks of them and do some new brush handles. Not doing the brush handles today, but starting with the project and doing some blanks and cutting them to smaller pieces so I can start to ladder them. That was the idea. We shall see what happens. Now I've been talking and mumbling too long again, so I do apologize, me mumbling, and I hope you all can have a beautiful, beautiful weekend and enjoy this weekend very much. We shall see you next time, wherever it is. Bye-bye.